Yo, what's poppin', people? What's good? We live. Back like we never left, yo. Yo, I am so tired. Supposed to have a stream with Matt. That's happening tomorrow. Where Matt is gonna give his thoughts on 865. We're gonna discuss the Vince Smoke. Gonna discuss Elbath, Big Mom. We're gonna discuss some good stuff. So stay tuned for that tomorrow. I'm not even going to say what I'm trying to do this week because when you make promises, it's easy to break them. So let's not make any promises at all. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, Thursday. It's funny. I just saw this in the Discord by my boy Cliff. We're going to discuss some good stuff. Hold up. Yeah, Cliff was like, we haven't had a 4-hour cancerous discussion in a while. So I think Thursday the topic is gonna be how strong is category. That's that's gonna be the topic Thursday. How strong is category? How strong is Big Mom? I don't expect it to be cancerous at all. But yeah, today we're here to talk about One Piece, not One Piece. God damn, I'm just so used to talking about One Piece. The anime for the past week. So I know you guys watch different anime other than One Piece. At least I think some of you guys do. And I've been watching a few anime this season: Dragon Ball, Attack on Titan, Boruto, Boku no Hero Academia. So I want to take the time to talk about some of these anime. So here's the thing. One Piece fans are so fickle. No, they're not fickle. How are One Piece fans? One Piece fans are so arrogant. One Piece fans are very arrogant, yo. Yo, shout out to Derek Brown. We them boys, yeah? All right, One Piece fans are very arrogant. What I mean by that is, if something isn't One Piece, then it's trash. Like, literally, I see that in the comment section for other anime all the time. If it's not One Piece, then it's trash. That's how people feel about things. And, there's other good anime out there. People mention Fairy Tail or this other stuff. I mean, let's not even go to the total opposite end of the spectrum. But let's talk about some good anime. Granted, Boruto this season has not been as good as Naruto's first season. No, it hasn't been as good. Maybe it takes a turn. The next episode is going to be trash. The next episode is really going to be trash because the next episode they're going to talk about chips and love and paper chips, some stupid shit. Okay, so Boruto this season, I think it hasn't been great. I don't think it's been okay. It's had some good moments, but the animation sometimes is really subpar. One Punch Man is great, Luffy. Like Luffy in the comment section just mentioned One Punch Man. One Punch Man is amazing. All right. Personally, One Punch Man is one of my favorite anime ever, just because it doesn't take itself too seriously and it gets the job done of spoofing other anime. So I love One Punch Man. Yeah, One Punch Man. I love One Punch Man. But as far as Boruto, they have to kind of right now the audience they're trying to appeal is kids. They're trying to get the kids into it so that the kids can grow with the show. Not sure how long the show plans on going. I think it has 25 episodes this season. Not sure. I don't know. But they're appealing to kids, and I guess when did I first start watching Naruto? Over 10 years ago. So 10 years ago, being a teenager, no, not even a teenager yet, or more than 10 years ago, not even a teenager yet, watching Naruto, Boruto would appeal to me. But now it's not appealing. Now it's just like, it's kind of trash. It's borderline trash. Where I'm like, this is not entertaining at all. That's how I slightly feel about it. But I'm going to keep watching because it's keeping me entertained for the most part. It's like, all right, how I feel about Naruto is that's why I'm keep watching Boruto. The Berserk anime is trash from what I watch. Kingdom anime is trash. Hellsing is good. One Punch Man. JoJo I've watched 3 seasons of, and that's good. Very flamboyant, but good. Mob Psycho, I have not watched the full season. I watched 5 episodes of Mob Psycho. Magi, I've watched all of Magi. Magi's amazing. I haven't watched all of Mob. I don't know, maybe because what I've seen of Mob, I'm like, this is all right. It wasn't great to me, so we'll see once I finish it. Yeah, but like I said, with One Piece fans, where One Piece fans really, they walk with their head up, yo. They walk like Tenryubito, where it's like, yo, if you're not talking about, or if it's not One Piece, then it's trash. I mean, if it's not One Piece, it's definitely trash. And I don't feel that way. I don't feel that way. I give every anime the same look I would give One Piece. I gotta check out Recreators. I saw Sun Wukong talking about it, and that made me want to check it out. So I'm gonna check out Recreators. But also, Food Wars is amazing. If you haven't watched Shokugeki no Soma, that's amazing. Food Wars is a brilliant anime. It's about food, but it's done so well. Dragon Ball Super episode 90. Well, before we talk about that, let's talk about Boku no Hero. I forgot what episode it was. The most recent episode, Deku versus Shinsho. Now, that episode was good. It was good. It had some good moments. Next episode should be good as well. But I feel like after next episode, that's when things really get to another level, because we're gonna get I'm trying to make sure I'm not spoiling Deku versus Todoroki, so on and so forth. It's gonna get really good. But episode 7, thanks, Bao. For Boku no Hero, Leo Meshi says that's not true. It's just that we are all used to talking about One Piece so much. No, I hear you, Leo Meshi. But what I see in the comment section, maybe not you, but what I see in the comment section of other anime, where One Piece fans will come strictly to it and say, One Piece is great, whatever you're talking about is trash. But Boku no Hero, if you haven't watched the anime, I don't want to spoil you. So yeah, we're talking about the anime, not the manga here. Deku versus Shinsho. So it seems like Deku saw the previous owners of All for One for All, whatever. Saw the previous owners of it, and they got him out of the mind control. Listen, what he did, that's pretty hacks. Like, if you respond to him, now I see eventually in the future where if you react to him in any way, if you show a reaction to a question or a statement of his, if you show a reaction, an emotional reaction, then he gets you under his control. This is just the tip of the iceberg for his powers. I don't think it's going to always be if you respond. I think eventually it's going to be if you show a reaction to him. So I think in the future, this guy could be an amazing villain. He even mentioned it, that people say, with your power, you'd be a great villain. And I'm just like, dude, you're in the wrong business. Go be a villain. You'd be much more successful. Like, can you imagine if he took control of some Nomus and he's like, yo, Nomu. But Nomu doesn't respond, though. That's the thing with Nomu. But if he took control of someone like O from the recent chapters, or S that we're gonna get in this, probably in the latter portion of the anime. If he took control of someone like that and had them do his bidding, he's in the wrong business, and he knows it. But he's trying. He wants to be a hero. That's his childhood dream. But somehow that's gonna shatter. It's gonna shatter in front of him, and it's gonna completely change him. He already has this demeanor of, being a villainous character, because people are scared to talk to him because of just how he is. And sometimes your experiences can force you to change. And I think eventually he's gonna change. Hey, shout out to Sauce God, Deer 71, Vince Smokes Nail Boats. Hey, hey, that shirt is coming though. That shirt is coming. But, yeah. Oh, Bao knows who I'm talking about. Oh, always going to be dope. So, Boku no Hero, I expect great things. I expect great things for the anime this season. It's going to be so good. So, if you haven't watched Boku no Hero, go start it from season 1. You have the luxury of catching up. So, go do that. Next episode, I believe, is... What's next episode? I didn't see the preview. I don't watch the previews. So, whatever. So, Boku no Hero was good. I think Boku no Hero... Was Boku no Hero the best episode this week? No. Dragon Ball Super was the best episode this week. Or last week, rather. So, let's talk about Attack on Titan. The previous episode of Attack on Titan. My gosh. You know, Attack on Titan, these recent episodes, the cliffhangers kill me, yo. The cliffhangers of Attack on Titan are so crazy. They kill me, man. But the anime is getting me back into it. Because of the long layoff and the trash that was Cabaneri Diamond Fortress, they took time. A lot of time to release season 2 of Attack on Titan, where it lost some momentum. But I think it's still good. If you're watching the anime right now, it's really hype. Last episode, we got Armored Titan versus Eren. And Eren was having flashbacks with where Annie showed him how to take down a stronger opponent. Now, the thing I really wanted to see, shout out to Chopper Ace with the $1 donation. The thing I really wanted to see was Mikasa versus Annie. Now, personally, I know who's going to win. Mikasa is bae. I know who's going to win. But I wanted to see that fight. I wanted to see that matchup, Annie versus Mikasa, because Mikasa has no chance. And even stated, Mikasa said, to show me. That's why she threw Reiner on Eren to kind of move Annie away, which was like, yo, show me. If you're so, hell-bent on picking on stronger people, show me. She's like, it's meant for humans. So Mikasa was wary of Annie from the beginning. So that was cool, though. Seeing Eren move around in his Titan form and actually getting the best of Reiner, where Reiner had to ask for help from Bertholdt. That was good. That was good to see where Eren is showing some development in his Titan form, where everybody else is pretty much nullified because somehow Reiner has armor all over his body. I mean, that's why he's called the Armored Titan, but he has armor all over his body. So I thought he was good. I mean, he was overpowering Eren at the beginning, but Eren somehow he used the tactics that he learned from Annie to overcome Reiner, and it ended with the cliffhanger again. Attack on Titan was amazing. It was good, but I still don't feel like the season 1. No, Edward. He said, nah, Brog, you wildin'. Mikasa would get in the ass. I agree. Mikasa is whooping that ass. Look at my banner. Mikasa is in my... Bro, look at my Twitter banner. That ass is Mikasa. So that's how I feel about her. But Attack on Titan is great, but I still don't feel the same way I felt from season 1. I'm still not there yet. Attack on Titan, I forget everyone's names as well. It's been what, 2 years since season 1? And I try to read the manga, but to be honest, yo, the manga is pretty boring right now. It's pretty boring right now, and I think the author said that he's changed the ending because of how popular the manga has gotten. And I think that's where it's gone wrong, where we got into Attack on Titan because we saw naked people running around biting heads off. That's why we got into Attack on Titan. And now they're changing it into a lot of political stuff to make the series deeper, or just deepen the lore of Attack on Titan. But pretty much we didn't get an Attack on Titan because of that. We got an Attack on Titan because Levi is a boss and he's Law's voice actor. That's why we got into it. So they went wrong there. Yeah, it's too much talking. Too much talking going on right now in the manga. So it's easy to just like, all right, I'll read it another day. Quick side note. I read chapter 1 to The Promised Neverland last night. Last night I meant to stream, but I was so tired. I was like, let me just go lay down and read some manga. I thought about reading Berserk because Asher, my boy, been telling me to read Berserk. That's good. That's on my list. But I was like, who? A few people told me to check out Promised Neverland. They said, yo, it's good. I'm like, all right. Okay. I read Promised Neverland. Off the first chapter, has it been 4 years? My God, 4 years. Goddamn. That's the problem. But Promised Neverland, off of the first chapter, I'm intrigued. The premise is interesting enough to get me into the series. It's interesting enough. All right, so I got like 15 more minutes. It's interesting enough. Berserk is on my list. I want to read through Berserk. I want to have a full live reaction to the whole Berserk manga because of the lore of it, and I feel like I have a bunch of people that view the channel that love Berserk, so I want to experience it with you guys. So that's what I want to do with Berserk. So yeah, Promised Neverland. I'm trying to think what it's like. I'm trying to think what it reminded me of at the beginning. Think of... I don't want to give it away. I really don't want to give it away. But listen, yo. It's intriguing. That's all I'll say. I'll react to the other chapters, but I wanted to see how it was before I did it on air. And it's somewhat... It has a good premise. It has a good story right now. It seemed kind of typical how it ended up, where I was like, all right, but it is what it is. But yeah, Attack on Titan was good this week. Boruto was meh. They're appealing to kids. Boku no Hero was good as well. Attack on Titan was great. Boku no Hero was good. It was good. Now, to the best episode of, I want to say, the year. Okay, now, most people, they like what got them into anime in the first place. Was Dragon Ball. Most of us shonen lovers, what got us into anime was Dragon Ball. So it kind of pains me sometimes when people like forget Dragon Ball. I don't care about Dragon Ball, whatever. And I'm like, okay, I don't think Super is the best writing, but I think it's Dragon Ball, right? It's Dragon Ball, and the nostalgia is crazy. The previous episode of Dragon Ball Super, we had the matchup that personally I've been dreaming about for probably I've been anticipating for probably over 10 years. Since the Cell Saga. I have been wondering, can we get a somewhat all-out fight with Goku and Gohan? Episode 90 of Dragon Ball. Here's the thing with episode 90 of Dragon Ball, where One Piece lacks severely. Oh my gosh. Episode 90 was literally episode 90 was Gohan shows up. I want to fight you. It goes to the fight. Literally, that's all it was. Gohan shows up, goes to the fight, and you see Gohan and Piccolo versus Tien and Goku. It just went straight there. And Tien was so bad this tag team fight. He was so bad. Personally, Gohan was soloing Goku and Tien. Piccolo was just back there charging. Gohan was doing it solo. Javon Davis said, I didn't like episode 90. I don't know what is wrong with you, bro. Episode 90 was fantastic. It was fantastic. Okay. So, Gohan goes at... No, I'm saying this because Episode 90 of Dragon Ball gave me the feeling I haven't had for a while in anime since a fight. I haven't been that hyped for a fight in anime since, honestly, since the Netero and Meruem face-off. Since then, I haven't felt that. Just being honest with you. Since the Netero versus Meruem fight, I haven't felt, because the whole time Gohan is about to fight him, I'm like, yo, what's about to happen here? And Gohan knew Goku was holding back. He knew Goku was holding back, yo. And he went ultimate, and he was holding off Goku. And Vegeta, showing Vegeta as well, where it's like, all right, okay, the kid is back. The kid is back. And seeing Gohan come back, even his demeanor is back to how it was when he was a kid. I watched an awesome video today by Geekdom 101. And I forgot the dude. The other guy on the video was excellent as well. They talked about Gohan and, back then when they unlocked his potential and all that stuff. And where back then he had the most potential in the series. And they mentioned that potential as a kid is not the same as potential as an adult. And that's true. Let's throw it to basketball, as I always do. For someone in basketball, if a kid is like 12 years old balling, you're going to be like, yo, that kid has a lot of potential. Fast forward it 10 years, they're 22. They still have potential, but not as much as when you were 12. Because at 12, you try to scale it. You try to anticipate you getting this good year by year, but it almost never works out that way, unless you're LeBron, pretty much. But anyway, Netero vs. Meruem is one of the best fights in animation history. I agree there. It was a beautiful fight. Personally, I enjoyed the Neferupito beatdown a bit more. Shout out to Nen Mac for his How Strong Was Pito today. If you haven't checked out Nen Mac, go check out Nen Mac. Hunter x Hunter videos. It's interesting as hell, so check out Nen Mac. But like I said, that fight was this fight is the last time I felt that way. I can't think of another fight in anime where I was like, oh my god, I can't wait what's gonna happen. I can't wait to see what's gonna happen. I mean, yeah, the Neferupito versus Adult Gun was the same way, but this fight was amazing, man. Goku versus 17 was way better than Goku versus Gohan. Oh, bro, no way, Jeff, bruh. What? Goku versus 17 was so bad. 17 is holding off Goku, forcing Goku to Super Saiyan Blue. Like 17, you're talking about like how strong are these poachers that you're fighting, bro? Jesus, man, I don't get that. Dragon Ball Super is very inconsistent though. It's very inconsistent because you hype the hell out of someone like 17 who's been fighting poachers, and Tien who's been training by him, basically running a dojo, trying to get stronger. He was fodderized. I don't get that. Gon versus Pito wasn't a fight. It was a massacre. It was a massacre, but Pito deserved it. Look what Pito did to Kite. I gotta have a Hunter x Hunter discussion. It's time. Based on animation, Eren versus Armored Titan was godlike. I agree it was dope seeing Gohan getting his swag back, but the way Attack on Titan fight was handled was great. The animation Attack on Titan was better. Attack on Titan has better quality overall than Super. But I understand that. Leo Meshi says, my love for Gohan has severely decreased over the course of Dragon Ball Super. It would have been perfectly fine with him training to get stronger and regaining his power like in Dragon Ball Z. He was too damn fast. That's the thing with Super. Some things are like this. Like Goku, I don't know how Goku's going to be Jiren. Jiren, whatever, Jiren. I don't know if Goku's gonna beat that dude because right now he was weaker than the weird dude from the Troopers. He's weaker than him, but this guy was like, oh, if you can't beat me, you can't beat him. So Goku's gonna have a ass pull somewhere. But you know, Boruto versus Shino was better than Gohan. Boruto versus Shino was so trash. Yo, that was so bad. Oh, yo, that was the worst execution of a all-out fight I've ever seen. That was so bad. So bad. One Piece anime? I love One Piece anime. I don't. It's okay. It's no fights. I mean, that's just in One Piece period where that's where I'm having a problem, where it's no fights. At the end of the day, I want to see fights. Hey, call it what it is. I want to see fights. Somebody like, One Piece isn't about... I want to see fights, dude. I want to see fights. The story's great, but I still want to see fights, bro. I want to see fights. Give me some fights. Yeah, that was pretty much it this week. I saw something funny on Twitter. But yeah, I'm going to try to do this every week where I recap all the episodes I've watched and just talk about them. Give me suggestions of anime that you want me to check out, and I talk about them every week in like a stream session. I'm going to see who else is watching the things that I'm watching so I can discuss it with them. If there's somebody in the chat that's watching the same anime that I'm watching, if Bao wants to join, I can do this with Bao every week. Brago, you sound like a Dragon Ball tard. I don't think you can say that because I don't even review Dragon Ball. Right? I don't even review Dragon Ball, but I can admit when an episode blew me away. And Gohan versus Goku, it was amazing to me. It brought back a lot of feels where the love for Gohan has never left. I hate when people compare the animation quality of a weekly anime and a season anime. Of course, seasonal anime, they have to stretch the budget. Like, they have to do that. They can be all over the top. Black Lagoon. I gotta check out Black Lagoon for sure. But yeah, guys, let me know what anime you want me to check. This is gonna happen every week. Suggestions are welcome, so like the stream, subscribe. I appreciate all you guys coming through. Let me know if you enjoyed this, and I'll definitely do more. No, Savage Swordsman. No offense. No. I'm not offended though. I'm not offended. It's all good. So like the stream, subscribe, and again, leave suggestions. Have you ever seen Claymore? No, Chopper Ace. I've never seen Claymore. Gohan versus Goku Bow Wow Challenge. I've never seen Claymore. That's on my... Okay, I gotta add that to my list too. I've seen Clanad. Whatever. That's totally off topic. But again, leave suggestions. If you're watching this after, subscribe. The reason why people don't enjoy Attack on Titan manga is because they can't follow along. It's a little complicated for some. I agree, Lightning King. It's a bit complicated. The worst part about the Dragon Ball Super episode was when Gohan hinted at a new transformation. He hinted at a new transformation and we didn't see it. That was strange. Where I thought we were going to see the new transformation. I guess they're saving it for the tournament. But you know, we all know Fusion Goku is going to own the tourney. Well, Gohan is the leader of the tourney. I don't know what that means. I guess he's a strategist. Doesn't make sense, really. I felt like it should have been Piccolo. That's what I felt like should have been the leader of it. Or even Roshi. But yeah. Pokemon Sun and Moon, this guy. But yeah, like the stream, people. Again, let me know if you enjoyed this. I do more every week. And we'll get it popping. If you're watching the same stuff, let me know. I'll have you join and we'll talk about this stuff. Just recapping everything throughout the week. Because I can't do it weekly. The only thing that I probably do every episode of is Dragon Ball Super, just because it's just hype. It's just hype. Attack on Titan, I'd live react to it. Book never live react to it. So, but talking about it, I'm not doing reviews on that stuff. It's literally when GOC tomorrow. Here's the thing. I got an invite, but the thing is they're doing GOC at like 2 in the afternoon. Like, I'm at work. They may do it later in the day this week, but if they do it later in the week, I'm gonna join and we're gonna talk some One Piece. But yeah, realist review I haven't seen in a while, man. Hit me up, bro. Let's get in the stream and talk about stuff. But yeah, appreciate all you guys coming through. Leave suggestions, as I said before. Like the stream, subscribe. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow when I have that stream with Matt B, where we recap One Piece chapter 865. And we talk about 866 and possibly the theory of Bonnie being Mother Caramel, because that's been floating around. And I definitely want to talk about that as well. All right. And the Elbaf, Jack and the Beanstalk theory, all that stuff. So like the stream, subscribe. I will catch you guys next time. We out.